This is no ordinary eclipse. It falls at the most fated point in the zodiac, the Anaretic degree, 29 degrees, the final breath of Virgo, the moment when the old world strains to hold on, and the new world begins to break through. What does this mean for you, for society, for the future we're stepping into? Let's uncover it.
We are living in unpredictable times, and the eclipses on September are making things even more intense. Get ready, because the second half of September 2025 is going to be one of the most cosmically charged times of the year. We've got a Virgo solar eclipse, the autumn equinox, and a fiery Mars-Pluto showdown, all packed into just a couple of weeks. Let's dive into the energy and see how it may play out for us.
This eclipse doesn't just mark a personal turning point, it marks a collective one. At 29 degrees of Virgo, the Anaretic degree, the cosmos places us at the breaking point of an old system. Virgo rules order, routines, work, health, and service. And across the world, we see these themes under strain. Healthcare systems stretched thin, work structures shifting, old models of service no longer sustainable. Virgo rules systems, service, and the structures that hold everyday life together. Healthcare, work, order, efficiency. And right now, across the world, those systems are under strain. Healthcare stretched thin. Economies fractured by inequality. Climate change testing the very ground we stand on. The details of life, the Virgo realm, are breaking under the weight of neglect and imbalance. The Anaretic degree demands closure. It says, decide, complete, release. What is no longer working cannot survive this threshold. We are being pressed to reckon with the cracks in our foundations. But eclipses are not only endings, they are gateways. Because the sun and moon step next into Libra. And Libra is balance. Libra is justice. Libra is equality. What's shaking? Growing inequality is no longer someone else's crisis. Wealth disparities between the richest and the rest are fueling social unrest, political polarization, and distrust in institutions. Climate injustice. The poorest and least responsible for emissions are bearing the worst effects. Rising food prices, crop failures, extreme weather. At 29 degrees Virgo, the Anaretic degree, we're not just dealing with personal urgency, we're watching the planet itself entering a cosmic threshold. Systems that once held firm are cracking, global inertia is meeting unsustainable pressure. As society grinds at this point, the eclipse shines a light on what can no longer be ignored. Growing inequality is no longer someone else's crisis. Wealth disparities between the richest and the rest are fueling social unrest, political polarization, and distrust in institutions. Climate injustice. The poorest and least responsible for emissions are bearing the worst effects. Rising food prices, crop failures, extreme weather. They land hardest where there's the least infrastructure, least safety net. Be sure to check out my YouTube video September forecast for more insights. We are living in unpredictable times, and the eclipses on September are making things even more intense. This is the strongest lunation of the year. Virgo is all about precision healing, routines, and the little details we usually overlook. A solar eclipse in Virgo. That's like the universe grabbing a magnifying glass and saying, fix what's broken, refine what's messy, and simplify your life. Think of it as a cosmic reset button for your daily habits, your health, and even the way you organize your thoughts. It's the perfect time to let go of outdated systems and bring in new rituals that actually support your growth. Any new moon in Virgo is a perfect opportunity for fresh starts in various aspects of life. This eclipse calls society to act, to reform the contracts between the powerful and the powerless, to demand cooperation where there is division, to shift our values from exploitation to sustainability, We are living at the razor's edge of change. The old systems are crumbling. The new ones are waiting to be born. The question this eclipse asks, of nations, of leaders, of all of us, is simple. But this isn't only global, it's personal. Wherever you've been stuck in an unequal role, overgiving, undervaluing yourself, or trapped in endless service, that story is reaching its finale. This eclipse asks you, where are you sacrificing too much? Where do you need balance? Where must you finally close the book? The question is, will we cling to what's crumbling or step boldly into new era?
Right in the middle of this eclipse energy, we hit the autumn equinox. That's when day and night are perfectly balanced. Symbolically, it's about finding harmony, inside and outside. So while the Virgo eclipse wants us to declutter and sharpen up, the equinox whispers, don't go to extremes. Seek balance, not obsession. This is a turning point. We step from summer fire into autumn harvest.
So, the second half of September 2025 is not a time to sit still. It's a season of recalibration. Refine your life with the Virgo eclipse. Rebalance with the equinox and face your shadows with the Mars-Pluto square. Remember, the planets don't control us, they invite us. This month, the invitation is to transform chaos into clarity. So, are you ready to step into this cosmic reset? Where are you giving away your power? And how can you reclaim it without burning every bridge? Tease to channel this energy into constructive transformation. Deep workouts clearing toxic patterns, or tackling the big project you've been avoiding. If you try to suppress it, expect drama. If you work with it, expect breakthroughs. Tell me in the comments, where in your life are you feeling this urgent need to let go and step into balance? I want to hear your story. If this message resonates, share it with a friend who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe, because we are entering a season of powerful astrological turning points, and I'll be guiding you through every one.